Hello everyone and welcome back for more Costume Quest 2. Last time what we did was, we finished up the Tooth Academy, or finished our time in there, and went through detention, everything, all the fun stuff. So yeah, this time what we're gonna do is, we still gotta find the Rice Creepies card. I have no idea where that would be. But about the title of this stream, I said, what day was it? Yesterday? On my, Dark Moon streams that I had, gotten my copy of Majora's Mask in. So, yeah, I got my copy of Majora's Mask in, and I tested it with the expansion pack, and it worked. I wake up today, and I see 2 more packages, like, just sitting on my bed, and I'm like, huh? How do I have 2? Why do I have 2 packages? Because I only have 1 more game coming in. So I open the 2 packages. The first one I open is another copy of Majora's Mask. And I'm like, huh? Why did I get a second copy of Majora's Mask? Because the one copy that I got, it works just fine. So yeah, I got a second copy of Majora's Mask now, and I'm like, I can't see any prints here, it's too dark. But I'm just like, why do I have 2 copies of Majora's Mask? Because it's like the first copy, it works just fine. Trick or treat! You fell for my trap. But yeah, I'd seen this, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I don't need 2 copies of this game, but it's so weird because I didn't order 2 copies, I only ordered 1. And they're like $60 a piece on GameStop. So I don't know where, yeah, I don't know how. I ended up with another copy of Majora's Mask because when I looked at the order, it said quantity 1. I don't know if there was maybe a breakdown in communication, because I did order the same day I ordered Dream Team, and I did get that in, by the way. That was the second package I opened, was Dream Team. I only got 1 copy of that, thankfully. But the thing is the first copy, I tried it and it worked, so I don't know why there must have been some breakdown in communication or something, in the shipping warehouse or something. That's honestly the only thing I could think of, because maybe one team was like, oh, okay, we'll just send the copy of Majora's Mask in, or we'll ship it out, and that's pretty much how the first game, copy that I got was shipped. So, So, you know, it was just... Oh, perfect. I got the Rice Creepies. So I'm gonna go back. And give that to the child. But yeah, it was like the first... It's like my first copy, like, it works just fine, but the second copy that I got, like, and one thing that I always do, like, when I, get an N64 game, is I shake it. Like, literally, like, shake it. Anyway. I happen to have the spare Rice Creepies card if you want to trade. No way, you're my savior! I'll give you this Licky Plops card for it. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought it was, I just thought it was, Oh, I need to talk to Corvus. Okay, good thing I'm actually here. I forgot all about that. But I don't know. I just thought it was really weird that I mean, this is actually not the first time this has happened. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting. But yeah, the first copy I had, I did the shake test, and it worked just fine. The second copy that I got today, yeah, it failed my shake test, and I have not tested it, and I honestly kind of have no desire to test it because of the fact that I already have a copy and it works just fine. I'm just waiting to complete this game, so that way I can, you know, move on to Majora's Mask. So, you're back, and you look like you're ready for new technique, no? Step into my office. But the other time this happened, I got another copy. It wasn't because of this, because like I said, you're already lethal on offense, but your defense has room to grow. You already know how to do time blocks, but there is a riskier move that pays bigger dividends. You press Y and hold it to charge. You can release it at the moment of attack to do a counter. A counter reduces your damage taken more than a regular block. It also returns some damage to the enemy. Oh, so that's kind of like a super block or whatever it is in 1000-Year Door. Why would you do it every time you ask? Well, it takes a while to charge, so your pals will be vulnerable when you do it. Also, if the enemy doesn't attack you while you're charging, that means someone else just took one for the team. Why would you do it, then you ask? If you're fighting weaker enemies, it might be worth the risk to end the fight faster. It can also be very useful to stay in the fight if you are just one hit away from defeat. Anyway, enough talk, more action. Start charging Y now and release it when I attack. Ooh, okay. Did you feel that? You barely took any damage, and you bounced some back to me. Let's do it again. Oh. Okay, that's easy enough to do. That's it. You know I have to see it 3 times, though. Once more. Okay, that's easy enough to do. Nailed it. You were probably my best student, but I don't like to pick favorites. Anyway, you now have defensive counters in your toolbox. Use them wisely. Cool. But anyways, but yeah, I think what happened, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I think what happened, was, yeah, the first, like, team or whatever in that warehouse that shipped it, they just sent Majora's Mask, but the second team, that got my, Dream Team order, they must have seen that I also ordered Majora's Mask, and it had not shipped at that time that they, you know, had seen the order, and they're like, oh, 2 games going to the same address. We might as well get them both and ship them there. So I ended up actually getting a copy of Majora's Mask for free. So it's neat, but I don't need 2 copies of Majora's Mask, but But basically that means I just paid $60 for 2 copies. Which is honestly, for Majora's Mask, it's a hell of a deal. Because one game of Majora's Mask is about $60. Or actually it was almost 70. But the other time that this happened, I had this happen one other time where I got 2 copies. It was with Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. However, the story of Partners in Time is different than Power Off. But yeah, the story about Partners in Time was a lot more interesting. Well, maybe not more interesting, but it definitely had a little bit more to it. I should say... Oh, I don't want to be the superhero. Yeah, what happened with, that was just inside story. With, Partners in Time, was, the copies that I got, they actually shipped with another game. And they were both, like, really some obscure games. But the thing was my Partners in Time cartridge or cards were not legitimate DS game cards. They were bootleg copies of the game. And I can't remember what website it was that I ordered them off. I think it was it wasn't GameStop. That I do know. It wasn't Mercari. Wow, I am seriously drawing a blank as to what website it was that I ordered it off of. After this battle. But it's like on the tip of my tongue. It's not Pinterest. It's like that one website that usually has a lot of craft stuff on it. I bet it's still on there. It was not eBay, but I do automatically see a bootleg copy on eBay. Multiple bootleg copies. Wasn't that one? Seems like there's a lot of bootleg copies of this particular game for some reason. It was Etsy. Yes, it was Etsy. It was Etsy that I ordered it off of. And, yeah, that was the website that I ordered it off of. And, I thought, oh, hey, it was a pretty good price. It was like $15 or whatever. But oh boy, but yeah, they shipped me they actually sent me 2 copies of Partners in Time. Both of them were, yeah, both copies were most certainly, bootleg. They had, like, the little, micro SD card slot on the top that the game is put on, and they had, like, the connectors, instead of, like, the regular, just dark green, they were red. Like, they were like a light red. Okay, well, my Bowser's inside. Well, I might have it up here so I could kind of show you what I mean, but my desk is such a hot disaster. Oh, here it is. Here's my Partners in Time. Let me show you what I mean. Webcam. So this is what I'm talking about. So here's my Partners in Time. You see how there's like the little ridges? There's the micro SD card slot. And then there's the back of it. While this is my copy of Bowser's Inside Story, which is a legitimate copy. See how there's no like little grippy things on the side, and the back is green. So yeah, that's the hopefully I didn't just freeze my 3DS moving it around. But yeah, that's the difference between the two. And I got 2 copies of Partners in Time. Both of them were bootleg copies. And I also got 2 other games. I have no idea what I did with them or where they went. But honestly, I really don't care, because like costume violators. Because I didn't order those games. I can't remember what they were though. But yeah, that was the other time I got 2 copies. But at least both copies of Majora's Mask I got are legitimate copies of the game. While my Partners in Time copies were fake. So now, ever since that, I've had to pay really close attention to, like, what is on, like, if it's, like, a legitimate, oh. Okay, that was not good. I was trying to do that block. It failed quite horrendously. But anyway. But anyways, yeah, that was the time I got the bootleg copies of Partners in Time. So yeah, basically ever since then, every time that I've, like, especially DS games, I've made sure to look at the back and to basically pay really close attention to how the game cards look. So, you know, that's something that I've definitely learned from. And I was honestly, I mean, the game, it worked. It was definitely pretty glitchy. I mean, just look at my, Partners in Time playthrough and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Like the magnifying glass, like in the pause menu. Oh, that was such a mess. But honestly, I was pretty pissed. Because, you know, I could have, like, if I wanted to buy, like, a freaking, or if I wanted to get, like a ROM of that game, I could have just emulated it. Trick or treat. Here's a crate of sugar, Uncle. Say hi to Blob for me. But yeah, it's like, if I wanted an emulated copy of the game, I could just go get a DS emulator and emulate it. Mongo not talk to human kids on. Tell Foreman Doug to say so. Doug sent us. You talk to Doug, tell Doug that Mongo is sick of guarding. What are you guarding? Mongo is guarding ancient thing from ground, but Mongo hungry. We can guard your spot for a while if you want to take a break. Oh sure, Mongo take break. Human steal ancient thing. Mongo not stupid. Mongo dreaming of candy. Leave Mongo. Well, not that I have anything to say about it. There's a candygram for Mongo. Huh? Candygram for Mongo. For me, that's a big coincidence. Mongo like candy. You have to pick it up at the mines, though. Fine by Mongo. Candy totally worth it. Haha. You're a little bit stupid, I reckon. But yeah, I was just like, that's honestly the way I feel. It's like, if I wanted a bootleg copy of a game, I would just emulate it. Not, you know, freaking buy one. So basically, I can't remember who the seller was on there, but I was buying, like, a pirated copy, and, you know, they're, like, making money off of a pirated copy of a game. And, you know, that's kind of what makes me mad. Trick or treat. Ha! You fell for it. Which is, you know, I guess kind of what Nintendo was going after in a way in terms of, you know, their anti-piracy policies and whatnot. Although I do think their policies are a bit extreme, especially compared to some other companies. But, you know, shit like that is kind of why sometimes I feel like I'm defending it, kind of. I defend their stance on that for, you know, shit like that. Like me buying, like, a not legit copy. Like, they're just, you know, getting all these little micro SD cards, and they got all these little DS cards that have the slot in the top of them. And, they're just making these fake games, these fake copies of this game, and they're making money off of it. And, that's kind of what pisses me off, because it's like, if I want to buy a game, I want to get, like, a legitimate copy of the game. I mean, I guess that's just the way I feel about it. I'm sorry if you feel different, but it's like, if I want to buy a game, I want the legitimate copy. I don't want some bootleg. which is exactly, which is exactly what happened, with, Partners in Time. In fact, I got 2 pirated copies. Or bootleg, or whatever you want to call them. But regardless, I was annoyed, to say the least. Because it's like, I don't... I wish I had some candy. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, man, like, you cannot be serious. Like, yeah, let's just say I was pretty irritated about that, but I mean, I guess it happened almost a year ago at this point, so really, there's nothing. Chances are that seller has probably been power off. But yeah, there's a good chance that at this point that seller has been put out of commission off of Etsy. But I definitely know to not get games from that website ever again. Basically, I try to limit what websites I get my games on now. Pretty much my main one is GameStop, because they usually have a pretty decent selection. But they don't have every game, but they've had, like, most games, and they usually have them for a pretty good price, too. And they're usually in pretty good condition. However, I have read stories of, you know, people getting bootleg copies of games from GameStop, which... So, you know, I know that it is possible for it to happen with GameStop, but, the likelihood of that happening is, considerably lower than, what it would be on, like, Etsy or, eBay, or Mercari. I feel like Amazon would have pretty good quality control there on that, but then again, I don't know, though. That is the thing, I don't know. But I've typically had the best luck with pricing and everything, and delivery time, with, GameStop. So... That's what I would like to think, anyway. But yeah, I've only ordered... I think I've only ordered one game on Etsy, and that was Partners in Time. And that's how I got the bootleg copies. But yeah, never again. I am never ordering from that website again. Like, I'm sorry, but no way. I was very upset. Okay, I would like to find more children. But I'm not finding any more. Wait, what's that out there? Hello. I still need to figure out Yeah, I still need to figure out how to take those across. Because there's gotta be a way. But yeah, that's my story time on how I got 2 copies of Majora's Mask, which then ended up me talking about how I ended up with 2 copies of, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. It's degrading having to stand in a mud puddle to protect some human artifact. You ought to see those rich downtown grubbins guarding artifacts. They just showboat around all day with their briefcases and fancy suits. They have more candy than they know what to do with. Where's my candy? They make their candy off the backs of grubbins like me. Oh, well, I'm done being exploited. I'm out of here. I don't know what to say to that, but good luck. Rawr. But yeah, I did get my copy of, Mario and Luigi Dream Team in, so I am super excited about that. I'm excited to play that game. That is actually the only Mario and Luigi game that I have played a tiny bit of it prior. Like, I played, like the first little bit. Before my special edition 3DS XL that had like the Mario and Luigi like little art on it and the game like installed into it, like it came with it. Before that got stolen. Oh, well, I let it go. Too late. Okay. You know what? I tried. But yeah. It was a very nice 3DS XL too. But yeah, he stole that. He stole my Nintendo Switch. Stole a couple dab rigs. He fucking stole 2 MacBooks from me. Yeah. It was awful. But the guy is dead, so I guess there's really not much of a point in talking about it anymore. Not much of a point in talking about it. Cause yeah, he did. Which, I mean, although it is sad that oh, yeah, this is how you do it. But yeah, that's candy violation, candy violation. So yeah, that's the story that I've probably told for the 100th time on how that happened. So, still sucks, but he did die. He did die of a overdose on fentanyl. What does this do? Well, I don't want to use it if it's gonna heal, because there would be no point in using it then. It's not as good as the wizard. But, yeah, he died of a fentanyl overdose. And I remember I was actually invited. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's honestly the only... What was I saying? I can't even remember. I'm so tired. Yeah, I got invited to his, like, celebration of life. And, you know, it was like... I didn't want to be rude to the person that was inviting me. What does this do? Oh, it is a healing item. Okay. Oh. Oh, does that revive him? Holy shit. Okay, then I might want to take the clown off. Holy fuck. That is really damn good. Okay, that's better than the clown costume. So, yeah, I just told him, no, I will pass, but thank you for inviting me. I did not have the greatest relationship with him, is basically what I said. Oh, did I hit it too late? Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's basically what I said. I didn't have a good relationship with him, and I pretty much just left it at that. Because the way I saw it was like, why on earth would I want to, yeah, why on earth would I want to go to, you know, somebody's memorial service that stole that much from me, basically, is what I was thinking. You know, it's like, I really have no desire, and as fucked up as this is to say, I thought it was karma. But, I mean, I definitely, I do believe in karma, and I wished karma on him. I did not necessarily wish death on him. I did not wish death on him. I would not wish death on anyone. I wish pain and misery. But... yeah, I wish pain and misery on people sometimes. But I would not wish death. But I guess... that's the karma that, he had got, and that's the karma that I got to... Well, I didn't see it. He died underneath, like, some overpass. Like, on the other side of the state. Oh, damn it. I didn't think he was gonna... But yeah, that's how he died. You know, I guess that, you know, I like, in me, I knew that he was gonna get his karma. It was best to not, you know, go out and go batshit crazy and beat the fuck out of him. Even though, Lord knows how much I wanted to just beat him up. I remember one time I saw him at my work, and I'm just like, ooh, you definitely want to keep this job. You want to keep this job. If you go after him, you're gonna lose your job. I had to fight every ounce and fiber in my body to not beat the shit out of him. Like, he didn't even know I was there. Like, he didn't see me, but I saw him, and I was just like, I was like taking some major deep breaths, because I really wanted to beat the crap out of him for how much he stole from me. But I didn't, and I would like to say I had an incredible amount of restraint. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. But yeah, I would like to think I had an incredible amount of restraint to not, go and beat the fuck out of him. But the one thing that I do find sad about the whole thing is he did have a kid. And the kid now has to grow up without having their dad. That, honestly, I do find really sad. And that's just not fair to the kid. So yeah, that I will say that is sad that the kid doesn't get to grow up with their dad being alive. And yeah, that is something that I will admit. Is honestly quite horrible. It's definitely cruel, but at the same time, but yeah, at the same time, I'm just like, darn it, hopped the security wall. Yes, it did. But yeah, it is definitely sad for his kid. That I will say, and that's not fair. But I don't know, maybe it might be for the better, because the kid's dad was, okay, this isn't where I wanted to go. Wait, well, maybe it is. Because, yeah, the kid... Because, I mean, he wasn't, Happy Heads? I'm definitely gonna want that for something. If I were to guess... There is definitely some child that is going to be wanting that. And I only picked up 2 out of 3 deliveries. I thought I already... But, yeah, I will say it is extremely sad. And it's honestly horrible. And it's not fair. Trick or treat! Here's a crate of sugar, Uncle. Say hi to Blob for me. That's the last one. Let's get these deliveries back to Blob. But yeah, it is honestly terrible. And it just goes to show that, yes, life isn't fair, and it's a cruel reminder of that. And like I said, I do feel absolutely horrible for the kid. But at the same time, it might be a good thing because maybe he was not present in the kid's life. I mean, the kid's mom lives here. While, you made me jump! While he was all the way over on the other side of the state. So, and he was homeless underneath some overpass. We got your candy, Blob. Thanks, humans. Are you forgetting something? Probably. Are you forgetting something? Probably. Blob has the memory of a goldfish. You said you'd tell us how to get into the dental compound. Oh, I did? Oh, I must have forgotten how to do that, too. Blob! Blob is sorry, but Blob does not but Blob does remember one secret. If you can get further in the sewers, there's a speakeasy for the rich guys. The password is sweet, wet, wheat. Another speakeasy! This one is close to Dr. White's compound, though. I'm sure someone there will know. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The best thing that I could say is, you know, hopefully, ooh, excuse me. Hopefully, you know, those who were close to him find peace. Password? Sweet, wet, wheat. Oh, excuse me. Oh, fuck. Hurt. So, I can have candy whenever I want, but I come here for the vibes. The vibes, man. I love to lord my candy over those who are less fortunate. Who let a human child in here? This is a club for elite monsters only. I'm pretty rich, but when I see how those elders are living, ooh boy, I still have a long way to go. Anyways. Children, how did you get in here? Did you acquire zipline technology? We're trying to get into Dr. White's compound. Do you know how? Of course I do. I even have a key, but this is not a good time. I'm stressed out. Don't bother me now. What's stressing you out? Well, it's just that the Grubbin Elder is withholding my candy delivery. I'm down to my last crate of king-size fun-size bars. He's totally cramping my style. Want us to pick it up for you? You would do that? That would save my business. Sure, if you let us borrow your key to Dr. White's compound. Psh, way to make it sound not tantalizing anymore. Sorry, I can't give you my key. Overlord White would revoke my candy license. I'm pretty sure there's nothing more to say on the matter that I can think of. Please, can we borrow your key? We'll get your deliveries for you. No way, Jose. If Overlord White catches me giving his kitty kids in costumes, well, I'm not sure what he would do, but it would not be fun. I doubt there's anything you could say to change my mind on that, so Oh, really? I have something to say about it. Mr. Elder, if you don't have your deliveries, what good is your candy license? Maybe there's a chance Dr. White ruins you if you give us the key, but you're ruined for sure if you don't get your deliveries, right? I guess that's true. Okay, if you get my deliveries, I guess I can let you borrow the key to the compound. You'll need to knock on some doors downtown to get most of them. Some of them are on the rooftops. The Grubbin Elder is up there too. He got the fatty delivery I need that won the most. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Be right back. Hell yeah, man. But anyways, I just hope that they find peace. That's pretty much the best thing that I can say. Is that I hope that they find peace for those that were close to him. Psh, hey kid. What? Hey Shady, can I see what you got again? Sure, make it quick. Time is candy. Oh, yep. And let's get our maps. Oh, yes, absolutely. Splash damage? Oh, well, damn, that's 1,500. Ooh, excuse me. God damn. Take care, kids. Someone else. I can't be discreet with you kids hanging around. Oh lord, I got 16 people watching? Holy shit. Trick or treat! Busted. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's my story time of everything for the day. That is my story time. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh, that's so weird not hearing the clown horn. Yes, I know you need water. But anyways, we are at just about time. So anyways, that is going to be concluding this stream. I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes with another stream. So next time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking care of all these houses, knocking on doors, doing trick-or-treating. Does that say Dumpy? Oh my god. It says Dumpy on it. But yeah, we'll be doing that next time, and maybe make a little bit more progress than we did this time. So anyways, thank you everyone for watching, much appreciated, and I hope to see you all here next time for more Costume Quest 2. Bye!